Hello, I'm the Guitar Geek, and welcome to part 2 of this series of On the Bench with this beautiful Les Paul Studio from the 90s. Bit of backstory, it came from Italy, it's now with me in Austria, and it's going to Matt Quine from the Fret Talk podcast on the Isle of Man. So it's had a bit of a journey, it's not finished yet, and today is when things get serious. You might think, what am I going to do? Am I going to level the frets? Am I going to polish it up? Nope, what I'm going to do in this video is remove all the paint from the back, remove all the paint from the neck, and remove all the paint from the sides. So I'm excited. It should be a beautiful piece of wood under there. It's a fairly heavy guitar. I'm going to clean it up as best I can. This is the point where you say, yeah, do it, or no, get your hands off that Les Paul. So leave me a comment down below if you're in either of those camps. Ultimately, if you don't care, then just watch to the end of the video and see how beautiful this guitar becomes. My tools are ready. First tool I need is this heat gun. That's for obviously hefty work. I've got a smaller heat gun here for any minute micro work, I guess. Hopefully I won't be needing that. Scrapey, that's for scraping. A blade, that's for, again, scraping away. I like to use that on the neck. Brand new goggles and mask, because this is a nitro paint. This is a nitro paint on here, and it's going to create some pretty nasty fumes. So I also have a fan, my one and only. Yay. And I have the windows going to be open. And you might have noticed that the car in the background, I'm in my garage, so I'm going to open up both garage doors and get as much air in here as possible. So I'm pretty much doing this outside, so the nasty fumes aren't going to harm me in many ways. Here I go, and before I start I should mention that if you're watching this as an educational thing, then don't stop watching, don't try this at home, and don't do this to your friend's Les Paul or your own. Wish me luck. Here you can see that the paint is starting to bubble. What it did before that, I can step away, what it did before that is sort of melt the paint and made it look more black, none more black. Interesting. Scrape. Scrape. We are on fire. Fire. Well, smoke. That's the paint coming off nicely. Fire! I'm going to take a little break. As we're taking a break, let's have a word from our sponsor, which this week is me. I've got new Guitar Geek hoodies available, and you can get them from my teespring.com store, which is teespring.com/TheGuitarGeek. Not only is it in blue, it's in many other colours, and it's got a big thing on the back. Thanks for watching. As you were. Time for another break. I remember this part from the previous Les Paul that I did, and this part right in here is the toughest part to get the paint away because it seems to be really thick in that area, and that's the sort of the apex of the curve. Is that right? It's the point where I can't get my tool in there. Wish me luck. So, as I predicted, this little line right there is the hardest thing to get out, so I need to get some blade in there. And I've got this little Stanley blade that hopefully will do the trick. I need to heat it up again. Really doesn't want to come out of there. Ah! Success! There, it's clean. It's a lot cleaner than when I did it on the first Les Paul, which indicates that I've learned something. Miracles. So that's what the back of the body looks like. It's a total mess. The sides are looking okay. And there's still quite a bit just here, which I have to get away later. Let's just do that, and then I'll call it a day. In real time, this has taken me about 4 hours from the start of this video to the end, with a few breaks in between, of course. But in total, a working time, 4 hours. So if you're thinking of doing something like this, make sure that you're patient and stop messing around. It's not perfection yet. It looks like an absolute mess at the moment. I promise you it's going to look better than that. In the next video, you're going to see the neck and the headstock being taken away.